Hi everybody, this is Sunday. I believe it's Sunday. And we do have the announcement for the 4 winners for the watercolor packages, and then the 1 winner for the craft out box that I got at the Salvation Army. And I'll announce those in a little bit, somewhere in the video. But I went to the Dollar Tree with Ashley today, and instead of taking anything out of it, I just thought I'd show you everything that Ashley and I bought. Some of it's just normal stuff, but I just figured I'd just share everything with you. So we're going to do that, and depending on how long it takes me, we may be doing some kind of craft. I do want to share something with you, though. I do want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you that watches my video. Your support means the world to me, and sometimes I don't think thank you is enough, but I do want each and every one of you to know that watches my channel that I do really appreciate it. So thank you, thank you. With that being said, I also have to say, somebody left a hateful comment, and of course it's gone. I don't leave them up, but I'm just going to clarify this. If you watch a haul video of mine, and I'm telling you this before we start, so you can leave it if this is going to bother you. If you watch a haul video of mine, you're going to hear plastic rattle and crunch, and you are. And now you can turn your sound down if it really bothers you. But there is no way that I can do a video. I don't edit. I'm real. I'm just about as real and direct as you're ever going to find. And so you're gonna hear me opening up the package, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch my video. And I'm not being ugly. I'm really not being ugly. I love it when somebody enjoys watching my video. But if that is going to bother you to the point where you feel like you have to leave a comment saying, "Oh, the crinkling just drove you nuts and you had to unsubscribe from my channel," then you really don't need to be watching my videos. Because that's going to happen. And to say that I had a 2-hour video and most of it was filler, when I did a haul video and I did mix to mold and I did 10-minute cure polyurethane resin and I did watercolor, all different mediums, plus a haul video in 2 hours, and you said that I had fillers? Well, that's not fillers, sweetie. That's a video that's just covering a bunch of stuff. But if you're one of those that's going to think that it is, you don't need to be watching my videos either. I'm not going to be for you. And because my videos do cover a lot of different things in one video. And sometimes my videos are 2 or 3 hours. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I am me. And most people who watch my videos watch it because of who I am. I like myself, y'all. I'm not going to change. I'm going to do the videos my way. But you have the choice of watching them or not watching them. No, nobody forces you. So I just wanted to get this out of the way so you don't waste your time. If I'm not for you, please don't watch it, okay? But don't watch it and then leave a hateful. It just makes you look bad, okay? It really does. So, okay, on to positive and more things. I'm going to flip this around, and hopefully I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to stick it up here. We're out. Yep. And we are going to get started. And the first ones, we have hummingbirds every year. And every year I have to buy new ones. And I don't mind paying $1.25 because they just get real funky looking. I don't know. I had glass ones and I tried glass ones. These work better. And so I've got 2 right now. I will be buying 3 more, but we'll start the season with 2. And normally I make my own sugar water. That's just sugar and water. But I don't have sugar anymore because we're low carb. So I did buy, if I can find it, I did buy the this one. This will fill up these two to get me started. And I did because it does not have anything bad. It doesn't have the red dye. I won't buy the one that has got the red dye. Yeah, it's just got the sugar in it. And so this is for hummingbirds, and we have hummingbirds. We have bukus of hummingbirds, and they are awesome. And I'm going to hang these on the back porch for Debbie, because Debbie's out on the back porch all the time. I'm also going to hang a bunch in the front yard, but that's going to be later. We will start seeing hummingbirds here about the second week of April. But I'm going to go ahead and get these up in case we have a few early birds. They're here. They're used to it being here. We have them every year. And so I don't want some to show up and they're not out there. So I'll be doing this in the next couple of days. And we'll start the hummingbird season here. And before the end of April, we'll probably have about 10 of these scattered throughout the yard. And I was out of forks, and y'all know that I use, and these were the heavy duty ones, and so I grabbed those, and we already ate, and I had to use 2 regular forks. I know, about killed me. I hate it when I have to wash silverware. I did it for years. I don't need to do it anymore. There's too many other things I'd rather be doing than washing silverware. So I got those. And these are good. You have to be careful, though, because they do have the real flimsy, and they'll break on you. And they're smaller. If you're looking for silverware, even if it's for a birthday party or something, make sure you look for the super heavy duty. Those are good, and they won't break just by cutting into a piece of cake. And then Ashley found these for me. And I have never bought these before. But I thought, oh, these would be fun. And it's $1.25. And yes, we went to the new one again. I love that. It smells so good. It still smells new in there. And everything is so organized. And these are just, I think there's 6 of them. Yep. And I think these are they 5 by 5? Hold on a minute. Let me check. No, they're like 4.5 by 4.5. Did the paper say that? Nope. So if you see these, note that they're 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. Oh, I forgot. I need to get this outside. Our hose, we lost ours. I don't know what happened to it. We take them off during the winter, and I thought I put them up, but I couldn't find it. So I needed to get another one of these. I have fun with the water hose. I love hosing my deck down and really cleaning everything. And these are for $1.25. They work. We may just use it for one season, but for $1.25, I don't have to worry about, if I take it off and I lose it, because I'm not spending a whole lot. And they work just fine. And of course, it's my favorite color. Oh, and these. Yes, this is why I went back to the Dollar Tree to get those. And they're going to be scattered throughout here because I think I got a total of 6 of these. These are the magnets that they are so heavy duty. And I have things, can you hear that? I have a metal top to this workstation. And I have baggies of stuff hanging from these things. I have metal up underneath here where I can clip and hang stuff. I probably should have got more than 5 packs because they're just wonderful. And you get 2 of those in each package. And I got these. I thought I had some of these somewhere, but I couldn't find them. And for $1.25, sorry about the crinkling. You know, turn your volume down. It's fixing to crinkle if it bothers you. If it bothers you, you may not even be watching it after what I said. That's okay too. These are little bitty. And they don't have the stuff on the edges. So this is great for the, especially for the 10-minute cure polyurethane. So I'm going to just leave these up here. Okay, and y'all saw me use stuff for the mix to mold for the filler. Like if I didn't make enough and I poured stuff. Well, this is $1.25. This is white. And it's just white pebble. And I got this too because I didn't have any of the white. And I got this because $2.50 for this is a whole lot cheaper than having to mix up mixed mold. I can use half the amount that I really need with mixed mold if I use filler. It doesn't hurt it. It actually makes it heavier. And I love using this stuff. And it makes my mixed mold go further. So, yep, they had it and I bought 2 bags. Okay, and I bought these because these are bigger than the coloring books. And they have different aspects. And I'm going to be using these as patterns and doing watercolors. I'm not sure if you're going to see that or not on a video. I haven't decided yet, but I most definitely know that I'm going to be doing this. And look at the animals. And I'm just going to use this to trace with. And see, you could just use the bird. Just the bird alone. Or just the leaves. Or just, you know, you can use bits and pieces of it. Look at that frog. Now tell me that if you didn't want that in a tray and put resin over it. I mean, how awesome would that be? And look at that. Can y'all see those? I mean, they're just really... that's adorable. Look at that turtle. Yeah, I can see where this would be lovely. That's a kangaroo. That's okay. What are those? Are those dodo birds? I don't know. What are those? The fish is cool. Oh, that one's cool too. And you could use a mark. Oh, I like the owl. Yeah, for $1.25, these were fun. Okay. And I bought a flag. Because I have 2 of these out in the backyard. But I don't have any in the front yard. The flag holder. $1.25 for a flag holder. And $1.25. So for $2.50, I have a yard ornament. And I'm going to open this up so you can see what this looks like. Because you can't see it in the store. You can see what that looks like. It's butterflies. It says Hello Spring. But you don't really know what it looks like. So we're going to open it up. Because it's going to go out in my yard tomorrow anyway. Now I do have a steamer. And I do use it to get the wrinkles out. And I will You don't need that if you're going to put it on this too. And you don't need the dowel. So you can use this either way. I will be taking this off. And I don't cut it because sometimes I can reuse this. So all I do is this right here. And I don't throw that away. I just put it up somewhere. And then it very easily just fits. I know you can't see me doing it, but I'm fixing to put it on. I will steam it to get the wrinkles out before I put it in the yard. And I have a cool steam setting. You don't want to hot steam it or it will melt these flags. So heads up, if you've got a steamer, make sure that you've got a cool steam. Because hot steam will melt this. But for 2 1/4, it is a little faded, but it's not. It's okay. I could actually, if I wanted to, and I'll show you this. I'm going to use my turtle to hold it down. Especially if you have a fabric marker. Okay. Is that working? I can't really tell. It is a little bit, but not as much as I want it to. So hold on a minute. Let's see if this will work. Nope. That is bigger, I think. That may be too big, though. No, this is good. And of course, I'm not taking my time because I don't care if it's not perfect. But you'll be able to see it better. Like when you're going by, you can see that a whole lot better than that down there. And I'll do that a little bit. And I may just go ahead and take a purple and make it. But see, you can do stuff like that. If it's a little bit not quite as bright as you want, you can always outline it to make it pop. Okay. And then the next thing is going to seem weird, I know. But I have had 2 of these for 5 years. 5 years. And then I couldn't find them anymore. These were 2 of my favorite bowls. And they lasted 5 years. I used to love, these were my favorite bowls to make salad with. Potato salad, coleslaw, regular salad. I used them all the time because they're so lightweight. They're plastic. They were easy to wash. And they come with a lid that just pops up there. So I make my salad, I pop it on there, I put it in the refrigerator, and then when I'm done, they're so easy to take care of. And then they stopped carrying them, and then I saw them today, and I probably should have bought 4 of them, but I got 2 more, and I'm excited about this. Little things, y'all. It does not take much. Little things. And they are the perfect size for our salads. I don't put anything hot in them If you put spaghetti or chili or something like that in there, that's going to stain. That's going to look nasty after the first time. I just use them for salads. And I use these upstairs for, like, if I want to just grab, I have bottled water, but if I'm in a hurry and I just want to get a thing of water, we have a water inside of our refrigerator. Our refrigerator's weird. We have, our ice maker is in our freezer inside, and our water is, if you open up our left door, it is on the left side of the wall, right at the, it's just like a little straw thing that comes out, and you put your glass up underneath there, you push the button, and water comes out of it. I love it. And I keep these just sitting on the counter if I just want a real quick drink of water. That's what I use. Magic eraser, I got them for down here. I finally found them. I had Ashley help me look because I wanted them down here, so if I got something that stained, these things are great for cleanup. So these are going to stay down here somewhere where I know that I'm going to find them. So I'm putting them inside my drawer. So, okay, y'all. If you see me on a video and I'm sitting there saying, I can't find my magic erasers, y'all tell me that I put them inside my drawers. And if I see that in the comment, then I'll know to go look. Y'all are going to help me keep track of them. I know that's horrible, isn't it? Okay, and I got these. Now I have big piece of these as beads, but these don't have any holes in them. And these are wonderful for stuff like this. Let me get one out so I can show you real quick what I'm talking about. These may be too big. Oh, both of them may too... I know that's too big. I was thinking this would work. But maybe not. Poo-poo. Nope. They're too big too. Are they all the same size? Yes, they are. I was hoping they would fit down in there. They're not going to, though. I could do it that way, though. Yeah, that would work. But it would take one whole pack. I'll show you. It'll take... No, it would take more than one whole pack for this big one. Yep. It would take more than one pack, I think. Oh, no, it won't. Almost one whole pack. But you could do it that way. Which I'm going to just leave them in there because I know, well, not those, but that one, because I know I'm going to want to do that. So, let me put these back in here. I'm going to leave them in there because I know I want to do one with those beads in it. That was the main reason why I got these. So I know that's how many it takes. And I have these handy dandy little clips. And I wish you could see what I'm doing, but I'm putting those up underneath they're up there. I can see them and they're out of my way. Okay, and I'm going to just set this over here. Okay. And I got this because these are stencils, but they're feathers. It's just the stencil wheel. And it's just an outline of feathers. But I thought, oh, how fun. And once again, I'm going to take, and they're up there. Just that easy with those clips. Okay, now I gave Ashley this idea, and I can't wait to see. Now these were $1.25. They're cotton. They're called accent rugs. Well, and I guess they'd be okay for accent rugs, but I told Ashley I wanted her to make purses out of these. Rug purses. I think they would be so cool. I'd love one. And all she's going to do is stitch up here and stitch up here and put a canvas strap on here, and it's going to have this on the inside. It's not going to have any pockets. It's just going to be a hobo style. Throw it in there. Now she could put a liner in here and put a pocket in if she wanted to, and she might decide to do that with some of them. But it's going to have the fringe hanging down. You take it and you change it up a little bit where this is going to be hanging. Excuse me. So the fringe will be hanging down for the purse. And the purse will be like that. And it's just going to be so simple. And y'all could do that. Oh, you could so easily do that. You could buy 2 of these, sew the edges, then on the other one, cut this, or if you wanted to, cut a piece here and here, sew them together, make a big old strap, or you could just use that one or this part, whatever color you want, and to make your straps, and just sew them. Sew them right on the edge where you sew them. Flip it inside out. So this would be such an easy thing to make a bag, and they're so unusual. And I told Ashley, I said, you need to call them rug bags. I don't know. I was in there, I saw it, and I said, oh, this is what you need to do. And she said, where in the world did you get that idea? I said, it just popped in my head right now. And so when she gets them done, I'll show them to you. But we didn't stop there. Then we went by, and I saw this one. I said, Ashley, I want you to do the same thing with this one, only this is a placemat. It's lined already. It's very, very nice, actually. It looks like linen. Look at the bees. Look how springy that is. But on this one, I told her, I said, I want you to sew it right here, down this way. Of course, you turn it inside out and do it. And I said, and then I want you to make a flap. I'm going to make a big old bee and out of resin. And that's going to be the button. She's going to put it like a little loop. Probably use black material for the closure. She's also going to put a little clutch strap there that you can hold on to. And you're going to have the most adorable springtimey clutch bag. And This looks really high end, and it's going to be lined. I was excited about this, and so I want to share it with y'all. You would do this so easily. Okay. And then, let me set this up here. Ashley got some stuff too, and of course, Ashley makes purses, and she makes gorgeous purses. She spends a lot of time on her purses. She bought this just for the interior material, just for the liner. She normally lines all of her purses, and she bought this as a liner. And yes, you can buy fabric at the Dollar Tree. So that's for Ashley. She also found treats for Zion. Zion likes this lickable treat. It's like a bisque type thing. And the catnip fever. He's always liked the Temptations catnip fever. And so she got those two things for Zion. I got those from my house plants because while I was at the dump today, well, I'll go show you. I'm going to go get them. I'm walking over here. I went up there because Dan called me. He was working today, and Dan called me, and he said, honey, there's a Schwinn bicycle up here. Do you want it? I said, well, yes, I do. And I got so excited because I want one of those old-fashioned Schwinn bikes. You know, that's got the flat part on the back where you can put something, you know. Well, that wasn't this. This was a more modern Schwinn bike, and it has all the gears, and it's actually a very expensive bike. And so I went to pick that up, but when I was there, this was just sitting over on the side, and these are flower pots. They've never been used. This is a 6-inch planter main stain. It's got the bottom already attached. And this is Better Homes and Garden. That is a pretty pot. It's got the plug where you can keep the plug in or you can take the plug out. I'm going to repot. I've got an aloe vera plant. I'm going to repot part of that. And then I have this other, I think it's like some sort of cacti. I'm not quite sure. And I bought it at Publix, and it's maintained, but it's not gotten any bigger. And it's in a small pot. So I'm going to put it in this pot. The aloe vera is going to go in this one. And I got those. I've used these for years and years and years. I don't know they work. And it's just a way of getting more nutrients. So I got them to pop in my houseplants. Oh, more magnets. Magnet clips. And I'm going to just keep putting them up there. These are wonderful. Oh, and I was happy about this. Look at this. Beige and white cotton lace ribbon. I'll get this every day for $1.25. That's cheaper than Temu. And it's pretty. And I got white and beige. I got 4 of those, I think. Ashley found those for me, too. Nope, I got 5. Oh, more magnets. So I think I bought 6 of these. I'll tell you in a minute. And yes, I'm just putting them up because I do have a spot to put them on. And I will utilize every one of these. I could have bought 20 of them and still had room to utilize them. Oh, and this too is a filler with resin. Look how pretty and shiny and sparkly and purple sand. That's going to be a filler in something. That was just too pretty. And then I got some Mod Podge. I got a Mod Podge matte. I got a Mod Podge dishwasher safe. And I got a Mod Podge gloss. Now I have old Mod Podge, and I do have a bunch of that. But the ones that I have, those are so old. They're thin. I don't even know if they're good anymore. And so I just went ahead and got these. And I'm going to stick them right up here where all my other Mod Podge goes. And then this is good to keep when you're dealing with air dry clay, to have that. So I'm going to put that right in my drawer so I know where it's at. This right here, this is Tempera Paint, but it's glitter. It is a cheap, and we're going to experiment with that. Okay, let me put this in a bag so I can take that up to Ashley. And you know what? I think one of these is Ashley's. Are they all the same? I don't know. Or maybe she didn't get it. These two look the same, right? I think so. I'm going to put one of these in Ashley's bag. And I have a ribbon box over here that I've got all my ribbon in. And my filler goes up here. It's nice when you can put everything away and you've got a place for everything. That is a really nice feeling. Okay. This is Ashley's stuff, so I'm going to put this on a bag so I can give it to her. Because I told her I wanted y'all to see it, so she had to wait on it this time. And we're still not done. I went ahead, I got these. Now, I have mason jars somewhere, but I couldn't find them, and I've been looking for them, and I thought, pooh hiss. The amount of time I'm looking for something, I got these for my water. These are going to be my water for my watercolors. I needed more than just these little things. Now, I will still continue to use these to mix colors up, but this is going to be my clean and my dirty water. These I think I'm going to use for something else, but yeah, I needed something bigger and I knew it, so I just got the biggest mason jars that they had. Okay, and then Ashley's the one that found these, and y'all know that we're fixing to do a craft show. We're fixing to do a couple of them, and they had the kind that stood up, and they had the kind like the easel, and we opted, and I want to explain to you, so in case you haven't thought this, we opted for the easel because it sits at a slant, and when I poke it like that, it's not falling over. Because we have been at craft fairs where the wind has been horrible. And the kind that stood straight up, when I did that, it just flopped right over. And so, if that's any indication what the wind would do, we went with the slanted ones. Because it's not going anywhere. It's not, it moves, but it doesn't fall over. And so, I think I got 5 and Ashley got 5. And they're perfect. They're little chopboards, and you can change them, and you can put the price. And this is so simplistic, but it works wonderfully. They're the perfect size because you can make the price big enough for people to see without any problem whatsoever. And if you wanted to paint them, you could. I'm not painting mine. I'm staining them. Just give them a little bit richer, so they don't look unfinished. I'm just going to do a little bit of stain on there and let them be. And these are these are Ashley's Liquid Death. She got some last time, and there's 3 more in here. I have not ever drank these, but she really likes them, so she got 3 more. And so this is Ashley's second bag. I have to take up there to her. And then, okay, these are mine. And I'm going to put mine up over here. So I know where they are. I told you I was going to buy more of these when I went, and I did. I bought 2 more. I love these to use them as organizational over here, but I'm also going to use them over here to my shelf that's over that way. And I probably should have bought 4 of them, but I bought 2 more for right now. But I wanted to share something with you because I almost did this, but I didn't have any way of hooking them. We have zip ties. We keep zip ties. We have zip ties in our trunk in case something comes up and we need to fix something. But you could zip tie these together. You could do it right up here, and then on each side right here. Yeah, you could do it right here on each side, and you could also do it right there, right here on each side. And then you could actually hang these up this way. Oop. And put stuff in this way also. My brushes just fell. There's a lot of different usages for these. Okay. I'm going to set that over here for right now. We got these. I can't tell you anything about them right now, but it's a mushroom complex gummies. And now I am all about what mushrooms can help you with. I do get the Rise mushroom coffee and the Rise mushroom hot cocoa. This has got lion's mane and turkey tail and is it Chicago? No. Never mind. That was the crumbles that I got at Publix. This has got oyster mushroom, needle mushrooms, turkey tail mushrooms, lion's mane, shiitake, reishi. I'm not saying this right. There's a bunch of them. And there's 14 gummies. One gummy has 25 milligrams. And me and Ashley are going to try these. I'll let you know if I can tell any difference. But I do know that mushrooms are really good for you. And for $1.25, we had to try those. Idaho mashed potatoes. It's the real potato. For real. It's the only kind. I don't eat these, okay? I don't eat potatoes. But Debbie loves instant mashed potatoes. And so I bought them for her. This is a big old bag. This is $1.25. They had smaller bags. And they had, you know, smaller bags like the sour cream and garlic or the loaded baked potato and you got like half of what you get in this. But let me give you a little tip. You get 3 times as much for the same price. You want sour cream and garlic mashed potatoes, you buy this and you add a little spoonful of sour cream and you put a little bit of garlic powder in and you got sour cream garlic mashed potatoes. And you want loaded baked potato mashed potatoes, you put a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sour cream, and a little bit of crumbled up bacon, and you got loaded baked potato mashed potatoes. Go with just the plain. It's cheaper, you get more of, and add what you want. Same thing with the 4 cheese potatoes. Y'all leave those up. Well, do whatever you want to. But economically wise, and actually probably more wholesome ingredients, put in what you want after. you make just the plain mashed potatoes. It'll taste better and it'll be cheaper on you. So I got those for Debbie. Super glue, gel kind. I needed that because I was almost out, and that just goes up here when I need super glue. Now these I got excited about. I have bought these before from Amazon and paid almost $10 for these. Seriously. And sorry, I'm trying to put this stuff in here because it's all going back upstairs. Just 1 second. Okay. Bought them off of Amazon for my Vitamixer. I love my Vitamixer. This right here, the long spatula, it works wonderful to get out all that little stuff around the little blade. Also, a regular blender. They're wonderful to get all that little stuff. And even we've got a Ninja bullet. It's not a bullet. It's a Ninja mixer. It's about like this. It's got one of those big motorized tops. The motor is in the top of it. And it's got a little blade. You can take peanuts and make peanut butter with nothing but peanuts. It's a wonderful machine. But this would be wonderful to get all that out of there. But I thought, oh, wow, this would be awesome if you're mixing up resin. And say you wanted to do it in a tall glass. Well, and the reason why I'm saying this is I've done it before. And I have these big glasses. These are really cool to mix resin up in. But if you use a stick, craft stick, that's too short. Craft stick is too, you don't want to stick your fingers in there. And I don't know what I did with all my, I have lost all my stir sticks. I've got a whole glass missing from up here, and I don't know what in the world I did with it. But I got one over here. Let me see if I can't take it. No, it's got resin on it. It's sticking. I'm looking to see if maybe I stuck it over here somewhere, but I did not. I don't know what happened. I've got a whole cup of all my stir sticks. They're gone. They are just gone. But, okay, let me show you this. Because they're about this size. You see? This is still, it's still too short. And the normal, let me see if I can't pull this, because this is the largest one I had. Let me see if I can pull the resin out. Okay. This is what all my other ones look. They were either green or this. Now this is a little bit taller, but you're still so close. You don't have much grip at all. With these, now this is made to get stuff out of like makeup bottles and stuff. But for $1.25, and I did get 2 of them. Goodness, that is thick. It is not wanting to break apart. Wow. There it goes. Okay. Finally, I got it open. You see how much room you have. Look at how easy it would be to get even in the creases here, to really scrape and get it all the way down. These are wonderful. They're flexible, but they're not too soft. They're plastic. They'd be so easy to clean. And this, oh, this would be so perfect for glitter or mica or anything like that. 2 tools in one. I love them both. And yeah, I got 2 sets. And I'm cleaning the resin off of this. So I don't know what happened to. I had a whole glass full. And I hope I didn't throw them away by accident. But I don't see them anywhere. Unless I stuck them up underneath there. Which I don't see them up underneath there either. But okay. And I think that's it, right? Was that all of it? Wow. Okay. Well, yes, that is the haul video. Now, I want to try something. I haven't done this. I just want to see. I don't have a clue if it's going to work. And I don't play with UV resin much. I used to all the time. Oh my. I used to play with UV resin a lot. But I've got to make sure yep, my lights just went off. Sorry about that. I'll get them back on in just a minute because I'm having to redo my plugs to plug in this. Yes. Okay. And I am going to get my gloves. And I am looking for this mold, which is the one that I bought to experiment with. I think everybody does. A lot of people see this and think, oh, it's the Daniel Cooper's mold. I bought mine before I ever even knew Daniel Cooper existed, because it's a good basic mold to experiment with. I do call it the Daniel Cooper mold now. Okay. And as you can tell, mine has been well used. I have 2 of them. And they both look about the same. Now, my favorite UV resin is Lightwish. My favorite over any UV resin is Lightwish. It has the less bubbles, it cures the hardest, it cures the fastest. It has never been sticky with me. I have tried over 20 different UV resins. Amazon, Temu, Hobby Lobby. I've tried them from all different places. And out of all that I have tried, Lightwish is the one that I like the best. I won't tell you which one I like the worst, because that is just my preference. And some people may love it, and I don't want to do that to the company. So I'll leave that to myself. What we're going to use tonight is the UV resin, because that's what I've got up here. Oh no, I have Lightwish too. Okay, well let's use them both. Oh yeah, we can use them both. Okay, we know UV resin does not like water. We know that, right? It's not going to stop me from experimenting, though. Because I'm thinking maybe if I use one thing, I will be able to get something else because of it. And let's just use this. And we're going to let it sit there for a minute. And I am just going to fill up one of these with water. Because we're not doing watercolors tonight, y'all. I'm going to be doing watercolors, but I'm not doing it in video. Okay. Let's try. We're going to use the big cabochon. This is Let's Resin. And I'm going to keep it turned upside down. So I'm going to just set it right there. Okay, that's Let's Resin on this side. This is Lightwish on this side. I love Lightwish resin. Look how easy that came out of there. Lightwish is just my favorite UV resin, y'all. I don't know. It just is. Okay. This right here. This is thick. It reminds me of glue. Okay, it does. When I saw this, it was like, wow, that just sort of looks straight up like glue to me. So, but this is glitter. And it's tempera paint. Look at this. Can I... I'm making a mess. Oh, let me use this. Oh, wow, it really came out fast. Okay. We don't need any more than that. So let me clean my hands off. This smells. Okay. Wish I had a spoon. Okay. Let me just move it around. Okay. Now, Okay. Oh, it's not coming off. Oh, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. I'm having to stick it down in there, but there it goes. This is watercolor, y'all. I'm putting watercolor in UV resin. Okay, now I'm going to try to get it off my brush. Doing the same thing. Let's get some more pigment, but I'm putting... Okay, let's try a pink. I gotta make sure that all the UV resin's off of here, so hold on a minute. I don't want to double dip. So let me do it this way instead. Okay. There we go. That way I'm not going into... It's just watercolor. I don't know if it's... with tempera paint, the glitter. Is it even going to cure? I don't know. Okay. I don't want that to poke, so I'm going to use the blunt end of this. And I'm going to add a little bit more of okay. This is UV resin with tempera paint and watercolor. We're going to find out what happens. I love experimenting around, y'all. I think it's so much fun. That's how you learn, and that's how you discover new ways of doing stuff. And it gives you more creativity. And I'm making sure, I'm using an alcohol wipe, and I'm making sure that I don't have any UV resin still on this in here, because I do not want to ruin my paints. So I'm wiping it out to make sure. we've got something else we're going to try too. I've got the bottom, and I probably should have done the top and the bottom. Let me get the bottom. I don't think that's... Nope. Okay, it did come on. I can't tell if the bottoms are on or not. Let me... Okay. I am going to use some alcohol to clean this brush out too, because normally when you get UV resin in a brush, it's ruined. Now there have been a couple of times where I have actually been able to get it all out, but you really have to get it almost immediately for that to happen. So don't use a good brush, y'all. This was definitely not a good brush that I used. I don't know. It didn't react anyway. My way of thinking is that sort of looks like a really thin down glue. And we know that glue works with regular resin to keep things from sinking. So, I thought maybe having this would allow me to put watercolor in here. It's still sticky. Okay. Now this one is the Let's Resin. This one is the Light Wish. Now there's more in the Light Wish one than in the Let's Resin one. Okay, it's not coming off. This is an alcohol wipe. Color is not coming off. Okay, this is the Let's Resin one. Let's see what happens. Well, it worked. You can see the glitter. Is it sticky? No. Did it cure? Yes. It didn't really form anything. Now you can do it that way and you can see it. Let's see. The white. Yeah, you can see it better that way. And that is actually quite pretty. It has a bluish purpley marble look. Wow, that's okay. Well, that's with the $1.25 Tempera glitter paint from the Dollar Tree, and a little bit of watercolor. Who knew? It worked. It most definitely worked, and it's actually a really pretty. Wow. Okay. That's the Let's Resin. Well, let's just keep that over here. Okay. Now this was thicker, so this may not be. Oh yeah. Okay. This is more. It's not as opaque. I want to make sure that it is, and it is. Okay. That's what it looks like with the black background. That is with the white. Oop. And now the bits of watercolor, the pink, oops, sorry. The pink, where I did not really get the water good, you can see bits and pieces of it. But that's okay. I sort of like that you can, but look at the glitter from the tempera paint coming through. And I sort of like the way, and it didn't sink, y'all. It did not sink. I wonder what this would do with Sinker White alcohol ink on top of it. We're going to have to try that, right? We're going to just have to try that. Those two worked. Okay, we're going to try something else. I'm going to use this one because I've got a bunch of that. Let me just wipe these out with alcohol. I'm going to see if I don't have Sinker White. I'm not sure if I do. And alcohol. Oh, is this Sinker White? I have white, but this is not Sinker. But let's just try that. Okay, we're going to put, I'm not going to put as much. We're going to put a thinner layer down. I really wish I could get my watercolors really gooey ooey. I wish I had some watercolors in the tubes. I do not. That would be really cool. Okay. I'm going to use this. And I'm going to go with a green. Yeah, I'm trying to get... We're going to do it without the tempera paint and see what happens. We're going to see if the tempera paint is the binder or not, okay? So we're going to do it without the tempera paint, but we're going to put some sinker in there too. And we're going to put the sinker in first. And yes, I am using my new spoon. Okay. Now let's see if we can get it down here enough for me to scoop some of it up in the spoon. Okay, I'm going to touch it. I was trying not to touch it because I didn't want it to go down. But I want to get... Oh, look how it's beading up. Which would be really a cool effect all by itself. Oh, okay. I sort of want to try it just with like this right now, but we're not. Okay. Let me get a wipey to lay the spoon down. Okay. You see the little bitty drops? I'm trying to get it to go out. Okay. Now we've got a little bit of alcohol ink that is not going to come open. There it goes. Oh, way too much. Way too much. Remember, this is watercolor, and all that's in there is UV resin and light wish. It's light wish UV resin, watercolor, and then I put a little bit of pinata white. Okay. I don't know what it's going to do. Let's zap it for a minute. Just to get it started good. Okay. And I'm just cleaning off my tools really well. Because with UV resin, it does not get hard if it is not cured somehow underneath a UV light or in the sun. So it will just stay sticky, and you don't want that to happen. You want to get UV resin cleaned off. Okay, and I can tell that I have water standing up underneath this, and I don't want that. So I'm trying to get that up. Yep. Because your watercolors can mold. If you keep water in there and they keep their, you don't get them dried off before you close them up. Okay. So this was just straight up watercolor with some alcohol ink. And we'll see what happens with that. These are actually quite pretty. I can't believe that's watercolor and UV resin and tempera paint. Not yet. Okay, let me do this again really quick. Okay. I almost need to get another one of these. But, let's see. I don't think that is, let's see, is it cured enough? Let me try. Okay, that had not cured all the way. I think I got it now. I think. There really is not. Can you see through? It's a little bit iridescent, but not much. But now there's no glitter or anything in here. This is just, oh, that is just the white alcohol. That's what it looks like on the back. That's wild. I do not like it as well. But I sort of like the texture in this, especially with it being UV resin. But I do like that one. I think that one's my favorite. That one's cool too, especially being UV resin with cheap glitter tempera paint. And the tempera paint is just this. It's almost like the rainbow marabou, you know, the glitter, just you get the glitterness. Glitterness, is that the word? Glittery look. And then I took watercolor paints to get the purple and the pink. It looks almost opalescent because some of the blue, it's like, it looks like there's deep purple or a blue coming through, which is sort of wild, actually. And then you have that one, which is a pretty color. That's just wild. That, yeah. That's watercolor and UV resin, y'all. That's wild. That's just wild. Okay. Let's try something else. What else can we do? Well, we can get that cleaned out. Okay. This is something I've been wanting to try, so let's just try it with UV resin. Let's see if I can find it quickly enough where we can do this. If I can't find, okay, yeah, here we go. Okay. Why isn't it coming out? Oh, because I have to cut it. Okay. Dummy. Okay. It's brand new. So, well, that's not, I cut it, but it's not leaving a hole. You have to be smarter than what you're working with. I keep saying that. Okay, I'm sticking a safety pin down in there, but I don't think this is what you're supposed to be doing. I think it's supposed to come out. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Now, I'm putting clear glue all over. I'm just painting this with clear glue. And this is not hooked up. Let's see if I can hook, yeah, I can hook it up over here. So I need to dry it good. I'm just trying to get a really thin coat of clear glue on here. Okay, and now we're going to try something totally different. Yeah, we're still working with watercolors. And I need some fresh water. Okay. Okay, let's just put some watercolor down. And let's put some over here. And let's put some more over here. Don't think the glue's helping with what I was hoping. I don't know though, it may be. It may be helping. Okay. UV resin. I just took some watercolor. I put the glue on first. I took some watercolor. And then we're going to, I want some of the glitter. So we're going to mix. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use a little bit of glass. And I've got some of this already in this. So let me move this out of the way right now. I'm going to take the brush we already used. I want the glitter. So I'm going to mix my UV resin and stuff up outside of that so I don't disturb that, which, I mean, that's nothing special, but hold on a minute. I'm struggling here. Okay, this is Lightwish UV resin, by the way. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see it makes it thicker. And it may put too many bubbles in. And yes, expect to have bubbles. Incorporating bubbles when you do this, because you most definitely are going to be incorporating bubbles. There's no way around that. But now I am going to okay, and once again I'm going to, this is just to get it started. Now this may take a little longer to cure. I don't think my bottom light is working, to be quite honest with you. I can't really tell that it's working. This is going to be the last one we do. Y'all need to experiment around on your own too, because that's what makes it so fun. Learning new things. And don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to try. I am throwing that brush away. That's just pretty cool. I'm glad I got that now. I also got that at the Dollar Tree. Not today, but a couple weeks ago. And it does have a little thing for you to put on the top to keep it from drying out once you poke a hole in there. I'm going to put the light wish back up. This just had the paint in there. And it's all so easy to clean out. It's easier to clean it up right after you use it than it is to wait until it gets hard. And while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and do announce the winners. I'm going to show you the video that I made. It's on my other phone, but I'll hold it up so y'all can see it, because there's 4 winners for the little art pad. It's like paper with a little thing of watercolors and a brush that I had gotten on at Joann's. And I showed them to you on the video last Friday, a week ago, this past Friday. And in order to win, you were supposed to, in the comments, write watercolor. Some of y'all put watercolors, and that's okay. I figured some of y'all would do that, and so, I put in the 4 different ways you could have done it, together or separate, without or with the S. So no one would have been left out. And then there's 1 winner for the felt craft, and that's what you were supposed to put down, was felt craft. And you're also supposed to be a subscriber and like the video. Okay, and while we're waiting for this, I will go ahead and show the video. Let's see if I can get it going.
Hi y'all. Okay, this is for the...
Why can't I show... we don't want to see that. Why can't I show it?
Hi y'all. Okay, this is
Why
for
can't I turn it around?
the giveaway for the watercolors. And of course that is the YouTube video right there. This is the word, and I put it in 4 different ways possible. Watercolor in 1 word, watercolor in 2 words, watercolors in 1 word, and watercolors in 2 words, just to cover everybody depending on which way they put it. And there's 4 winners, and I'm fixing to start this. Y'all need to contact me. If you don't contact me, I can't do anything about it. Okay. The first winner is Giz Momanki. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. That's the first winner. The second winner is Alice Stoklosa 8740. Please forgive me if I am saying this wrong. Of course, all these have to be in the USA. I have said that, and I hope they are. And at Sassy Resin Gal is the 3rd winner. And at Pamela 9093 is the 4th winner. These are the 4 winners of the watercolor packets that I found at Joann's. I'm going to scroll through again. You need to watch this in order to know if you're a winner. I have no way of contacting you, and that is part of the requirements. If you don't contact me, I do not know how to send this out. So you need to send me your address and let me know that you saw this so I can send it out to you. If I don't hear from any of the winners that are announced within 5 days, I will say they forfeited it and I will draw another winner. So those are the winners right there. Okay, we're going to go on because we have one more, and I'm just going to hopefully...
I'm going to go through this because that's just me trying to get the watercolor off to put craft felts on there. Well, no,
okay.
Never mind. We'll just sit here and
No, I don't want any
yeah,
of that.
see it. I couldn't get it off, so I had to just start all over again.
Because this is for the felt.
Yeah, and you had to put in felt craft.
And that was the word you were supposed to put in, felt craft. And there was very few people who actually did that.
I went back to
and
count.
There's only one winner for that.
And there were very few people who actually put that word in. I think there was a total of 5.
There's more than 5. Okay, there is only 5 people who did that. I knew there was only a few, so you got 1 in 5 chance of winning this. Okay, Donna Campbell 9187 is the winner for the felt craft box that I got at Salvation Army. So Donna, you need to contact me at the anniesstudioclayart at gmail.com. It's on the in the description box if you need to know. But please contact me. You're also part of the Facebook group, I believe, so you can contact me that way too. But I need to know your address so I can get this shipped out. So congratulations to all the winners. And be sure that you look at this video because it's the only way you're going to know that you won.
Alrighty.
Hey, y'all. Okay.
Let's just replaying it again. Okay, I turned it back on, and congratulations, but be sure to contact me, because I've had one person to win something, and I don't have any way of contacting him, and I have announced it 3 different times, and they still haven't contacted me, and I'm probably going to give it another week, and if I don't hear from them, I'm just going to rerun the contest again, or it's not a contest, it's a giveaway. Okay, let's see, this should be done. Oh wow, this may not have turned out. Look, it looks almost opaque, and of course I didn't fill it up all the way, and it may not have. Oh, it didn't cure. It didn't cure on the bottom. Poo. Okay, so we're gonna just do this. I'm going to do it this way and try to get it, because all the paint, and I probably already have messed it up, because if it's not, yeah, I think I've already messed it up, but let me hold it. If the paint doesn't come off with it, then it's not going to make a difference, and I don't think this is going to work, because it didn't cure, and I don't think my bottom light is working on this. I think this is going to be a fail. This is going to be a dud. The other three weren't, though. Yeah, this is pretty much a dud, I think. A dud, dud, dud. See, it didn't. Let me spray alcohol. Oh wow, it's textured where the glue was. Okay, I'm scraping it because I want to. I'm going to try something. So I don't have glue. Once again, this is purple. I'm just trying to fill in some of the places. It takes the color really well as far as okay, I filled it up. That's all I wanted to do. Well, let's see. Is it this one? Can I get it a little bit? Yeah, okay. Now those are watercolor markers. And I'm trying to put them back in so I can put them back up. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to dry it off. Okay, now that is dry. So what we're going to do now, is I'm just going to put a little bit of this right here. Okay. I am going to really quickly cure this. Stick it up underneath there. Woo! That's what it looks like now, which, okay, let's take those off. You can see that it is not what I was hoping for, but it's not a dud either, okay? You don't really see a lot of the glitter. Nope. Look how opaque the back is. But no, that is not my favorite. But I would not call it a failure either. The cool thing is there's actually watercolors in with UV resin. That, especially on these. That's Tempera Paint and Watercolors in UV resin. That's pretty cool. And that's just painting the mold and using UV resin with a little bit of glue. And using the glue or the tempera paint as a binder does help. And the alcohol ink sinker was not as successful as the two without. That was just the watercolor and the tempera paint. But that looks sort of cool too. So, you know, I'm going to say all of these were successes in different ways. Alrighty, that is going to be it for the video. Congratulations to the winners. Again, please contact me. I have no way of contacting you. And if you don't contact me, then I can't ship it out. And I would think a week would be quite long enough. And I've even tried leaving remarks under, you know, if the winner replies. And I've tried leaving, you know, remarks. There's only been one that I think, no, there's been two. That has won something, and then I never heard from them. And I've tried, you know, saying, hey, y'all, you won. Please contact me. And still didn't hear from them. So please get in touch with me, either through Facebook or the YouTube. Don't leave your address. Please don't post your address on YouTube. You can leave, if you can't find my Gmail address, it's in the description box, but if you, for some reason, can't find it, in the remarks, in the comment section, say, hey, Beth, tell me how to contact you, and then I'll reply to that. But just let me know that you know that you're a winner, so and you somehow can get your address to me. Just don't post it under the YouTube. That's not a safe thing to do, so please don't do that. Alrighty, thanks again so much. If you'll hit that thumbs up like button for me, I would love it. And if you've not subscribed yet, I would love for you to do that too. And share. That is a really awesome way of supporting the channel. I hope y'all have a great evening. Next week is busy. Debbie has a doctor's appointment on Monday, on Wednesday, and on Friday. John has one. I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but I'm going to let you know what's going on with John. John is my son-in-law. He is Ashley's husband. He was in the Army. He had to be medically discharged. He was Black Hawk operator. He messed his back up horribly. He went in 100% healthy, never even took an aspirin, came out with a dead man walking, whatever that they call those. And he's been dealing with the VA now for a year. Because his condition, it just keeps deteriorating, and he's such a young man, and he's going through a lot of stuff, and you wouldn't know it by meeting him. He is so pleasant, unless, you know, he doesn't like you, and then he's not pleasant, but he is a very pleasant human being, and for the pain that he is dealing with, he just, it's amazing. It really is. And so anyway, he has a very important appointment on Tuesday. So Debbie goes to the doctor tomorrow. John goes on Tuesday. Debbie goes again on Wednesday. Thursday, of course, is me and Dan's only day, because he will be working all week long except for Thursday. And then Debbie has another doctor's appointment on Friday. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to get out. I'm trying desperately to do a video at least 5 days a week. And, you know, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Please bear with me. I love doing my videos, and just know that if I'm not doing a video, I'm missing it as much as y'all are. That is for real. But I do try, if I get an opportunity, to jump on here and do something. Now, the difference is I absolutely love watercolor. I don't claim to be great at it. I don't even claim to be good at it, but it is something that I absolutely love to do, and it brings me so much joy, and I am going to continue doing it. And that probably means I'm going to do it off camera. because y'all have never said anything bad about watercolors, but my views have dropped dramatically, which is okay. It you know, it is what it is. But I'm not going to continue putting watercolors up if, you know, most people don't want to see it. But I am going to continue doing it, which means that I'm going to make sure that I have time to do that too, which may mean that I can't put it up as many videos. I'm going to try not to let that happen. But push come to shove, you know, I'm going to do my watercolors. Because I am going to, I am going to do what makes me happy. And hopefully be able to make what makes you happy too. I love sharing. But, alright, I'm going to be quiet now. and I'm going to say thanks again. And hopefully I will see you again tomorrow. Y'all have a fantastic week. If you don't see much of me this week, you know why. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a video. But either way, I hope you have a great week. And if you've not come over and joined the Facebook group, I would love for you to do that. That would be awesome. Oh, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I love hearing from you, so leave a comment, if for nothing else but just to say, hey Beth, that's cool. And I do try to, if I can't answer them right away, I always try to leave a heart on everybody's. And then when I have an opportunity, I'll go through and I'll try to sit down and actually each individual person, I will leave a comment and reply back. Alrighty, I'm still talking, aren't I? Okay. Thanks again, and I will see you hopefully real soon. Bye-bye.